You'll remember that it was only 3 years ago when the Liberals falsely claimed that there's no business case for Canadian LNG. Now, the Liberal Energy Minister says, I know there are buyers for Canadian LNG. Well, of course there are. The reality is there has always been a case for Canadian LNG. Since 2022, countries like Germany, Japan, Ukraine, Poland, Latvia, Greece, Taiwan, and the Philippines, all with serious national security concerns, have asked for Canadian LNG, but the Liberals turned them away. Instead, Canadian allies have had to buy LNG from countries like Russia, that brutalizes Ukraine under Putin, and Qatar, that hides Hamas. Back in 2022, Chrystia Freeland herself promised to fast-track major resource projects. Where have we heard this before, right? 3 years later, the Liberals make the same promise again through Bill C-5. But just like before, Canadians see no results and get no details, just more vague Liberal promises and photo ops. That's why Conservatives call on the Liberals to live up to their promises and approve at least 2 new major pipelines by March 14th next year for Canadians' self-reliance, security, and unity. Because if Prime Minister Carney can't get pipelines built, how can Canadians expect him to do anything for Canadian LNG? Since 2015, while Canada lost 15 LNG proposals because of these Liberals and their anti-energy red tape and bureaucracy, the US approved 28, 12 approved, 8 under construction, and 8 operational right now. The US is now the top LNG exporter in the world. The Liberals watch that happen in front of their face and let Canada fall behind, while Mexico now pulls ahead as an LNG developer and exporter too. Canada should have been ahead of it all and a key partner for North American energy and for Canadian self-sufficiency and national security. But the Liberals held Canada back with a distinctly elbows down approach, didn't they? Just this June, the European Union gave up on Canada and signed a $750 billion energy package with the United States. And last month, South Korea followed and gave the Americans $100 billion for their energy. The list of canceled projects under the Liberals is staggering, with billions lost at every turn. Mark Carney advised Trudeau through all of this, and his cabinet includes half the same ministers who helped kill these projects, who supported the claim that there was no business case for LNG, and now pretend to be on Team Canada. Meanwhile, major and ready projects like the Slissoms LNG and the LNG Canada 2, supported by Indigenous communities and workers, remain stuck in Liberal red tape and delays. So you know what? Instead of doing interviews and photo ops and fake statements, perhaps the Liberals can actually approve Canadian LNG projects waiting in the queue, just like those. So yes, my message to the Liberals is this. Of course there are buyers for Canadian LNG. There always have been, but you turned them away. So enough with the talk, it's time to act and to deliver Canadian LNG for each and every Canadian and to our allies around the world.